Myoho Renge Kyo. Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo. Hi, how are you today? I hope you're feeling well and you're secure. Still more to do to cover all the terms in Buddhism Reference. In case you're wondering why I'm doing a video for each term, you can just get the book, the e-book, the print book, the hardcover. I have had some comments from the Sangha for people who are challenged to read material. And they are, the only way they can get this information is through oral teaching, through podcast, through listening. So not to leave anyone out, of course, I'm going to, and I have been, doing these discussions of each and every term in the Buddhism Reference. And because I'm doing a video, rather than just reading it like books on tape, I'm adding my own color commentary to my own words. It's a little redundant maybe. But I'm also catching some little errors and stuff so I can do a final revision on the whole thing. Anyway, today, thus come one. When I first started studying Buddhism and I heard thus come one, I thought, and it was, you read it, many of the things we read just simply say it's another one of the epithets of Shakyamuni Buddha, or simply epithet of Buddha. Much more accurate, actually. But when you're starting out, you know, these terms Buddha and Shakyamuni and all the other Buddhas, and they're thus come ones, and so it gets confusing. Thus come one is actually, if you read it as a sentence structure, you know that our practice is about manifesting suchnesses, yes? And the suchness that we manifest when we chant is Tathagata. When Tathagata is manifested in this physical form, we call it Buddha. Now it's starting to make a little bit more sense. I don't mean to confuse you. We'll get into it in a minute. But through our practice, thusly, we become one. One what? Not one what, one with. In other words, that cliche we hear in society of oneness in Buddhism is not a thing. It's not a person. It's not a place. It's the engine of life. It's the concomitant moment-to-moment manifestation of the cosmos, of which we are an integral part. Okay? So when we attain Buddhahood, we thusly become one with the engine of life. Makes so much more sense now. All right, now that I've so eloquently and briefly explained what that means, let me complicate it again. So, here we go. This epithet of Buddha is used in two ways simultaneously. It is not an epithet of Shakyamuni, but instead of his enlightenment, which is attainable to all sentient minds. Now that we understand that we are talking about Buddha or Buddha-ness, the experience of the Dharma, we can describe that the what or who of the thus come or the thus manifested one. The time aspect of Buddha as a beginningless or timeless experience refers to Shakyamuni's references to countless stories of incalculable and unfathomable past and future instantiations or personifications of Buddha. As in the 16th chapter of the Lotus Sutra, the lifespan of the Tathagata. The point is that Buddha is a mind state that manifests from moment to moment and therefore is always present without clinging to its past or craving the future, as it is always present. So the three ideas of past, present, and future collapse into the simple presence of each discrete, singular, one moment. So I'm taking apart the engine of life for you, right? Concomitant with this idea of time is the three samsaric aspects of the bodies of Buddha. The three bodies are not actual physical bodies, as they are containers of experience. Buddha, or Buddha-ness, can be understood as the experience of the Dharma, or truth, as said before. This truth can only be experienced in the samsaric physical realm of this cosmos. Otherwise, it just is. To experience it requires this samsaric sentient mind. It's kind of an irony, isn't it? And manifested in sentient mind of living beings as defined in the teachings of the 3,000 realms. The three realms of existence, the skandhas, the aggregate consciousnesses, the realm of living beings and the environment, or cosmos itself. Described in terms of the bodies of Buddha, they are the Dharma body, or truth of all phenomena, the engine of life, of the cosmos, or environment. The manifest body, the realm of living beings, and the reward body, or mental awakening to the experience of enlightenment, the Buddha ninth consciousness. When we chant to be present and pay homage to Namu, the engine of life, the truth of all phenomena, the a priori law of Myoho Renge Kyo, we are in fact invoking, manifesting this amalgam of the three bodies of Buddha into one moment-to-moment whole. By being fully present in each moment of being, we are no longer bound to baggage of the past, nor illusions and projections of the future. We become one with the truth of all phenomena. We are thus come one. Okay? So that's a short one for today, but hopefully that dispels some confusion. Buddhism not only is full of words, but translators and scholars are full of words, yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your practice. Thank you so much for your support. Richie, I hear you up to your support game on Patreon today. Thank you so much. The support I get from you guys, whether it's liking and subscribing or buying ebooks or print books, so on and so forth, or just becoming supporters on Patreon or through PayPal. That's what keeps this Sangha growing and keeps me able to continue to provide content. By the way, if you haven't been to the website, threefoldlotus.com, in a while, the core studies page, the study materials page, is just growing and growing. I keep adding things as they come up as questions. So if I'm not doing a video, you could well surmise that I'm working on some publication, whether it be one page or several, or a presentation in images, something to help dispel doubt, increase confidence, and keep your practice strong. All right? Take care of your health. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.